And little Sit Bubba came up by himself. Look at that. Gracie's been, she's actually been nipping at the babies, you know, making them fight for their food. I think she's trying to make them get independent. And this one is definitely little Sit Bubba. I'll have more food out for him later. Just right now I'm just got in the door. I couldn't even drive myself home, much less to Walmart, so somebody will go in a while. I'll get more food for them. They went through 25 pounds last night. I got like, this was all that was left out of a 25-pound bag of dog food. Hey little guy, come on up, it's okay. Come on up, come on. He didn't want it. A little dog barking off in the background, so that's probably why he's nervous. But there you go, there. That's why his name's Sit Bubba right there. Come on up. It's okay. Come on, bud. Come on, there's food here. Yes. Yes, that doggy won't hurt you. I don't know if y'all can hear that dog barking in the background, but the neighbor's dog's going crazy through that sliding glass window. I've gone back to the Averia tonight. I fixed that damn ribbon cable where the screen flips out. I fixed that shit. So everything's all good now. I can actually see what I'm doing with this one again. Of course, I kind of thought it was neat having that little viewfinder on there. There's another tiny. Man, he's tinier than Sit Bubba. Look at that. There's Sit Bubba, and there's this one. This one's probably, I'm guessing him 4 to 5 months old. Sit Bubba, I guess, at about 6 to 8 months old. And for those of you who are just as good as guessing that one in the back, that 20-pounder, I'm guessing that one in the back at 18 to 20 pounds, probably 14 to 16 months. This is a little cutie here. And that one in the back, Brown Bubba has gone after a couple of times for disturbing these two while they were eating. So I don't know if that's why he's staying back, or if I don't have my hat on tonight, so maybe that's it. No, little Sit Bubba seems to be pretty badass with him. Now I know what it is. He's afraid of little Sit Bubba. Trying to get profile shots of them tonight. They don't cooperate naturally. Of course, tonight when I want full facials, they'll give me profiles all night long. And this other little one seems to get along with Sit Bubba. Hey guys. Thank you. Aww. You guys like that stuff? Apparently they do. I'll just take that as a yes. I just get a kick out of him. And he just sits up like a little bear. This one's pretty cool too. He just kind of gets some looks like he's always smiling or something. Just kind of lays there. Not really laying, not really standing. Ooh, little Sit Bubba badass. Hey, be nice. Y'all be nice to each other. He's got that look on his face like, fuck you, human. That motherfucker trying to get my food. I'm gonna tear his ass up. Y'all be nice. It's okay. You can eat too. Now this guy has at least 8 or 10 pounds on Sit Bubba. Hey, Brown Bubba. Here come Brown Bubba. Here come Patch Bubba. See that patch on his back? It's healing up really nice. And this just, like I said, I gotta get more food for him tonight. I couldn't drive myself home. I had to get a ride home, so. Bag tonight. We did good. We sold that little GS450 ESX. And the green's almost ready, so I'm half-assed comfortable. Where'd Brown Bubba go? He going off there? Oh no, there's Brown Bubba. Where's Patch? There's Patch, alright. There's Patch Bubba. Tell by the patch. Oops. Zoom that shit in too much. Oh fuck, this thing's got digital zoom too? Cool. I guess when the optical zoom runs out, it starts in digital zoom. Sorry about that, y'all, but man, that is some cool shit. Brown Bubba's my buddy. He sits up there on the workbench with me. And last night was the first night he's ever, well, I mean not ever, but he usually doesn't eat with the rest of them, so I don't know what's going on. And then he took off. I think he's got him a female somewhere. That's usually the only reason he takes off. You're okay. It's okay, it's just a soda. Now that's really funny. I don't have any grape soda, but if you got grape soda and you put it in a bowl, you know, while they're out eating, they'll sit there and drink it, but they'll lap it. The fizz will get in their nose and then they'll stop. It's kind of mean, so I don't do it to them. You know, I'll give some to Gray Bubba because he loves the hell out of it. He'll sit there and wait until the fizz goes away and then just wipe out a whole bowl, but most of them don't have the sense to do that. And what's really funny is during mango season, they'll sit out back there and I don't think this camera's going to get that shit. But they'll sit out back there in them trees out behind the fence there. There's a couple of mango trees. And they'll get them mangoes off the ground that have been there for a few days and started to ferment. You ain't never seen nothing so funny in your life as a drunk raccoon. Well, okay, maybe a drunk squirrel or a drunk possum, because they all do it. It's like, you know, animals apparently have alcoholism problems too that are, oh wow, that was a good shot and missed it. Well, should have four faces at once. But apparently animals have alcoholism problems too or something. I had a buddy of mine left some beer out here one night. And these fuckers, he had one that was about half full. I don't know if it was this group or another group, but they knocked it over, the half full open one. And they were sitting out here, 2 or 3 of them was drinking it. Thought that was funnier now. And if you ever want a pet that is more effective than a drug dog, these guys know where all the wild marijuana is, and they only pick, for some reason, they only pick the leaves off of the lower branches. I mean, they're perfectly capable of knocking the tops down and getting buds or whatever. I've watched them. They only pick the shade leaves off the very bottom of the plants. This is Southwest Florida. For those of you who don't know, the shit grows wild down here. The intercoastal is only a quarter mile away over there, and not the mangrove islands, but just about every sand island in the intercoastal, there's some growing on it, and most of the way up and down the intercoastal, the uninhabited parts, which there's very few left. I mean, the shit grows wild. I don't know if it's from people being afraid they were going to get stopped by the Marine Patrol and throwing their bags out or whatever, but these little fuckers seem to know where them plants are. You know, not this particular group maybe, but raccoons in general, if you're watching them, they're little stoners. Ooh. Okay, so that one's better-asser than Sit Bubba. That's my buddy. Okay, so brown Bubba's not the only one staring off under them boards. Somebody's out there. They run off a bobcat last night. Somebody's here.